Binance Exchange has continued to show support for Terra Luna Classic and for Terra Luna Classic community. They just announced the addition of the USDC trading pair. This is a fantastic news for the Terra Luna Classic community, if you ask me. While everyone is targeting for $1 for Terra Luna Classic price, but the real move goes beyond that, if you ask me. Considering the huge bond we just had, now if you're paying attention, the total Terra Luna Classic bond so far is 429.99 billion since May 13th, 2022. And in the last 7 days, we've had another huge bond for Terra Luna Classic. We've burnt over 500 million token, which is massive if you ask me. By the time we end up reducing the Terra Luna Classic supply to a reasonable amount, Terra Luna Classic is going to go beyond that $1. Like seriously, when the real move begins. The office of the Terraform Labs plan administrator has filed a $4 billion lawsuit against Jump Trading over its direct role in the collapse of Terraform Labs for enriching itself through illicit market manipulation, self-dealing, and misuse of assets. This action aims to recover values for creditors and hold Jump responsible for exploiting the ecosystem, leaving unsuspecting investors to bear the losses. Now, in my own opinion, now that the Do Kwon case has ended, has concluded, I think it is time to start making things right for the Terra Luna Classic community. I think at the end of the day, the recovered asset needs to be burnt according to the court ruling. Now, if we're heading to the Terra Luna Classic chart on the 4-hour time frame, Terra Classic is currently trading around 0.000040, and we are left with 3 hours until this current 4-hour candle comes to a close. Now, we happens to fortunately get a bounce from this lower time frame support around 0.000037, and we pumped all the way to 0.0000414 for Terra Classic, which is something I'm excited about. Now, if we are going, by the way, if you're here to like this video, smash the like button, destroy the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, share this video with your friends and family. Now, if we're going to the liquidation heat map for Terra Luna Classic, for Terra Classic on the 24-hour time frame, you will notice we have a lot of liquidity, over $100,000 worth of liquidity between the price of around 0.00004 territory for Terra Classic to the upside, and to the downside we just have liquidity around 0.00039 territory for Terra Classic. If we're going back to the 4-hour time frame price chart for Terra Classic, you would notice we are now in a range bound. You understand? We are now range bound between this resistance and this lower time frame support. So I won't be surprised if something like this happens for Terra Classic. Even if we are to retrace, it is going to be to retrace to tap into this territory once again before getting a bounce to the upside. We have liquid. Remember, we have liquidity around 0.00042 territory. So I'm expecting something like this to happen, and then we rally. I won't be surprised if we rally into this resistance once again, because we are expecting the Christmas rally, the Santa rally. So if the Santa rally, if history is to repeat herself, then we should expect a rally for Terra Luna Classic, which is even likely to go beyond this resistance zone and then go harder to the upside before getting a crash after Christmas. I'm expecting a crash after Christmas all the way to January 2026. Quarter 1 2026 all the way to early quarter 2 2026 is going to be very, very profitable for the entire altcoin market. Like seriously, if you're paying attention to Terra Luna Classic price on the daily time frame, I still won't be surprised by the time the retracement begins, which for the short term I'm favoring more price move to the upside for Terra Classic. But in the long run, by the time we start retracing this full pump, then we should expect you all should get ready to buy Terra Classic around 0.00000028, like I told you guys in the previous video. But for now, I'm expecting more price move to the upside. If you're paying attention to the others chart on the monthly time frame, this is the entire cryptocurrency market cap excluding the top 10 and BTC market cap. You understand? This is the ratio total market cap. Now, if you're paying attention, historically, this trend line has acted as support. This is a multi-year support, a very significant support for altcoins. Now, the last time we came to this support, we had a bounce to the upside. Each bounce usually leads to a massive altcoin season rally for others chart for altcoins. Now, if we are to hold this support and history is to repeat herself, then we should expect a rally towards Q1 and early Q2 2026 into this territory. This territory is likely to be a resistance and then dumps, let me say technically dumps mid 2026 back to this support territory, and then 2027 when we are going to get the massive altcoin rally is when I'm expecting this massive bounce to the upside. I might be wrong, but that is what the chart is literally saying. This bounce is going to be significant. This bounce you're seeing right here is going to be significant. Most altcoins are going to pump aggressively. Some might even make a new all-time high for this small bounce you're seeing here. By the time we retrace, this is the bear market. The official altcoins have been in the bear market since 2022, January 2022 to be precise. Altcoins haven't really gotten the aggressive rally we usually get in the previous market cycle. So I think that aggressive rally is going to begin by the time we officially bottoms in 2026, mid 2026 to be precise. By the time that happens, the next move is going to be catastrophic for the bears. It's going to be disastrous for the bears because the bulls are going to be smiling to the bank. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. And if you're paying attention to BTC, I think we are clearly trading in a bear flag. For this bear flag to be invalidated, BTC needs to break above out of this bear flag, retest the bear flag as a support. I'm talking about the upper trend line and then rally harder to the upside. That is when this bear flag is going to be invalidated. Otherwise, we should expect further price move to the downside. And if we are getting that price move to the downside, considering the bear flag measurement, then we should be expecting a price move all the way to close to $73,000. Remember, I showed you guys this $73,000 in the previous BTC analysis. So if this bear flag is playing out, then we should expect something like this to happen for BTC, rally to the upside and then crash, flip this trend line into a resistance, then crash further to the downside. I think by the time this crash is going to happen, I think this crash is likely to happen after the Santa rally we are expecting for the entire market. That is, if we get the Santa rally. So if history repeats herself, then we should expect a full retrace of the market by the time the Santa rally is over. A full retrace into January 2026 for the general market. If you're paying attention to the BTC liquidation heat map, it clearly shows, this is the 3-day time frame, it clearly shows we are now range bound between the 90k level and the 85k level for BTC. That is to say, we are likely to continue to consolidate to liquidate both long and short before eventually moving to the upside ahead of Santa rally. So to be honest, I don't actually know when the Santa rally is going to begin, but if you're paying attention to the chart, I think the stars are already aligning. Fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. And as always, my name is Isaac. Like this video if you haven't already. Smash the like button, destroy the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Peace out.